Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going big. Literally, because I've got the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 right here. Now, foldables aren't new anymore. Samsung's been pushing them for 6 years. But the real question is, has Samsung finally nailed the foldable phone, or is this still an expensive toy for tech enthusiasts? Stick with me, because in this video, we're going deep, unboxing, first impressions, design, performance, cameras, battery, price, and we'll compare it to other flagships like the Galaxy S25 Ultra and the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So, grab a cuppa, sit back, and let's get into it. Before I dive into the Fold 6, let's take a step back. Samsung launched the very first Galaxy Fold in 2019 and let's be honest, it was clunky, fragile, and way too experimental. Since then, every year, Samsung's refined the formula. The Fold 2 fixed durability, the Fold 3 added S Pen support, the Fold 4 slimmed down bezels, the Fold 5 improved the hinge, and now, the Fold 6 claims to be the most complete foldable ever. So, does history finally pay off here? Let's find out. Unboxing experience is classic Samsung. The box is slimmer than the phone itself. Inside, you get the Fold 6, a USB-C cable, and that's about it. No charger, because of course, it's 2025. The first time you hold it, you notice the difference. It's lighter than last year's Fold, slimmer in the hand, and actually pocketable. The titanium frame feels premium, and the hinge. Smooth, no wobble, no creaks. This is Samsung flexing their engineering muscles. Let's talk design in detail. Closed, the Fold 6 looks like a tall, slightly chunky smartphone. Open it up, and boom, you've basically got a mini tablet. The hinge is redesigned, flatter, more durable, and Samsung claims it can survive over 200,000 folds. Now, in real life, that's about 5 years of daily use. It's also IPX8 water resistant and has improved dust protection, big deal in the UK where rain is inevitable. Colors: you've got titanium silver, navy, and a gorgeous mint green exclusive online. Personally, I think the navy is the classiest. The displays are the heart of the Fold. The outer display is now 6.3 inches, wider than before, making it feel like a proper phone instead of a remote control. Scrolling Twitter, replying to WhatsApp, quick maps navigation, you can actually use it without needing to open the big screen. But of course, you're here for that inner display, a 7.6-inch AMOLED 2x, 120Hz panel. And wow, it's stunning. Whether you're watching Netflix, playing Genshin Impact, or browsing photos, it's immersive. The crease, still there, but less noticeable, and when you're watching content, you genuinely forget it exists. Brightness peaks at over 2600 nits, which means even under the rare UK sun, you won't struggle. This is where Samsung's years of polish show. With One UI 7 on top of Android 15, multitasking is smooth. You can run 3 apps side by side, drag and drop files between windows, and the persistent taskbar feels like a mini PC. Say you're editing a document, chatting on WhatsApp, and pulling data from Chrome, all at once. It just works. And for creative folk, the Fold supports the S Pen Fold Edition, not included in the box, of course, but it's brilliant for notes, sketches, or even editing videos on the go. Performance-wise, the Fold 6 is packing the new Snapdragon 8 Elite chip with 12 or 16 gigs of RAM. Everyday tasks, instant. Heavy gaming, smooth. I tested Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG, and Genshin Impact, all ran at max settings without stutter. The bigger screen makes gaming far more immersive, though yes, it can warm up during long sessions. Benchmark scores put it right up there with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, so no compromises despite the foldable form. Now, let's be real, the Fold has never been Samsung's camera king, but this year, it's closer than ever. You get a 50 megapixels wide, 12 megapixels ultra wide, and 10 megapixels 3x telephoto. Results: very similar to the Galaxy S25, which is excellent. Daytime shots are crisp, HDR is balanced, and Samsung's color science is punchy as always. Night mode has improved a lot, less noise, more detail. Selfies on the outer 10 megapixels camera are solid, but the under-display inner camera, still meh, good enough for Zoom, not for Instagram. Battery is a 4600 mAh cell, and thanks to efficiency gains with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, it lasts longer than the Fold 5. With mixed use, I got through a full day comfortably, emails, YouTube, social media, bit of gaming. Heavy use drains it quicker, but that's expected. Charging is 45W wired, 25W wireless. Not the fastest compared to Chinese brands offering 100W+, but safe and reliable. So, no complaints, but no wow factor either. Alright, quick pros and cons. Pros: slimmer, lighter, more durable design. Gorgeous dual displays. Excellent multitasking features. Solid performance. Better cameras than before. 7 years of updates. Cons: still expensive. Inner crease is improved but not gone. Charging speed could be faster. Not the absolute best cameras. That crown still belongs to the S25 Ultra. So how does the Fold 6 stack up against the competition? Against the Galaxy S25 Ultra, the Ultra is better if you want pure performance, cameras, and a more traditional form factor. But it doesn't give you that multitasking edge. Against the iPhone 16 Pro Max, Apple still doesn't have a foldable, so the comparison is a bit unfair. The iPhone will win in ecosystem and maybe battery life, but it can't match the Fold's versatility. Against the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL, Google gives you the best AI and photography experience, but again, no foldable form factor. So the Fold 6 isn't just competing on specs, it's selling you on form and function. So, who is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 for? If you're a productivity power user, multitasker, or just love having the newest tech in your pocket, this is the foldable to get. It finally feels like a daily driver, not just a concept. But if you just want the best all-rounder phone with no compromises, the S25 Ultra or iPhone 16 Pro Max make more sense for less money. At nearly £1,799, this is still a luxury device. But it's also the most polished foldable you can buy today. Foldables are no longer a gimmick, and the Z Fold 6 proves that. But whether you should buy it, that depends on your wallet. Thanks for sticking through this deep dive. I know it was a long one, but hey, there's a lot to cover with a phone this complex. Now I want to hear from you. Would you spend nearly $2,000 on a foldable, or are you sticking to traditional flagships? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe for more tech reviews, especially if you're here in the UK. That's all from me today. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.